Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show and welcome to the Piping Hot Takes, where we sip, we stir, and we serve our bold opinions, all with a cup of Jacobs in hand. So let's dive into today's hottest coffee debates and see where we land. And I've got one to start us off, which is quite strong.
We're going mocha, baby. We're going caramel mocha because we can. I got into trouble when we were shooting an insert. I think I was like fly fishing or doing something super relaxed and having a beautiful little moment. And then I started eating the stuff out of the sachet because it's so delicious. I think we went through about 4 or 5 sachets before I was allowed to actually shoot the thing. But it is
funny. Did you catch
absolutely gorgeous. But look, as you stir it, look at that froth that just starts to kick in there. I actually like to leave a little bit of the crunchy bits on top just because I'm silly.
Graham, you know how to do this right.
I've filmed all over the country having Jacobs moments in the most awesome and random places because you can. And that's what coffee is for us. Come on. Let's be honest. Is the rise of oat milk just a passing trend? Or is it here to stay in the coffee world? These are the kind of questions that get fostered when we drink coffee.
Question.
You were rolling your eyes.
No, I'm not. I'm actually smiling because I drink oat milk all the time.
Oh, really? Why is that?
I'm lactose intolerant, but I'm going to risk it for this. Because I have a flat white with oat milk. It just is creamy. It performs well. Because some milk alternatives, they don't froth. They're not thick enough to give you that milk feel.
Yeah.
Oat definitely does that.
I feel like you've had this discussion with a barista before. Many baristas. So I apologize to all the baristas out there who've had to go through this conversation. I'm sure there are many who have enjoyed my conversations as well. So I'm going to put this to you. Is it possible for coffee to be too strong? What a silly question. What's your perfect balance between boldness and smoothness?
You say no to that.
No.
I've made you coffee once, Gray, and as I was putting the coffee...
How many spoons of coffee do I have?
5.
Yeah, probably. It depends which coffee. No, with the Jacobs, with the Kroning, you get the flavor pack, okay?
You do. You only need like 1.5 of those.
3. But no, I love strong coffee because I do enjoy the flavor profile as well. And there's also the psychosomatic thing here, which I know is not true because the stronger flavor doesn't mean the stronger caffeine content. It's not true. Okay, but there's a part of me that believes that. So maybe my first cup is really strong.
Right. I'm quite sensitive to caffeine, so I sometimes even do the Jacobs decaf. I've got I've got a thing in my house with that because I only am allowed 1 cup a day. All right. With so many new brewing gadgets on the market, I like this one. Do you think they're just hype, or are they genuinely changing the way that we enjoy coffee?
Definitely. Home convenience, 100%.
Right.
Also the coffee producers, if you think of how far Jacobs have gone to give us the best quality coffee in a number of different modes, I love that because once you like a flavor profile, and they've taken us on a journey to Southeast Asia, to Vietnam, they've really introduced us to some beautiful, quite nuanced flavors, African flavor profiles.
Brazilian.
And once you like it, you like it. And it's a very nuanced thing. I sound like a proper coffee snob
right now. You are a
right
connoisseur.
Now. Well, I mean, we work on a breakfast show, so I should be a coffee snob. Now, I just love that you can now, for convenience sake, just press a button and get it, or you can take the time, brew it slowly yourself.
Grab a sachet.
You know, or you can bring in your own little mini barista in your pocket.
Yes,
and just whip it up. I love that.
At any time, any day, on a mountain, in the sea, wherever you are, grab yourself a coffee. Okay. Here's one. I got to ask you this. If you could only drink one type of coffee for the rest of your life, okay, I'm going to give you options though.
Okay.
Espresso, cappuccino, or cold brew, which one would you choose?
I hate to say it, but probably espresso.
Yeah, you're going
to be quite honest. Yeah, I might as well. I mean, if I could do it intravenously, I probably would, but then I would lose out on the taste,
the experience,
the enjoyment of the taste, because I do love this kind of flavor profile. So I'd probably go, because I often find a cappuccino maybe a bit too milky, so I'll tend towards a cortado or a shorter.
Ooh.
You see what I'm saying?
I haven't heard that one before.
I know. Well, baristas in like Italy hadn't heard it either, so I'm pretty sure South Africans came up with the cortado because we just like beautiful, strong coffee, man.
We do. I like a flat white. It wasn't on the option, but that's what I'm going for.
There you go.
And that's it for today's pour of piping hot takes. Now, whether you agreed, disagreed, or just kind of sat on the fence and sipped along, that's okay. Always room for more brews and bold opinions with our friends at Jacobs.
Who says no to a cappuccino? Jacobs, wunderbar.